Oh, so now it's okay. Now it's okay. Not when we had some shady business going on and we were questioning things. Oh, no, no. Now it's okay. Former Marvel Comics writer Kelly Sue DeConnick implies she wants a violent insurrection against, oh, evil Orange Man bad. Governments don't change because you ask nicely. Oh, so now insurrections are okay because of Orange Man bad. That all he's done mainly is raise tariffs for countries who've been taking advantage of us for far too long, and deporting illegals, especially violent gang members. And these are the things that qualify an insurrection. Now, I have to ask you for scientific purposes, are you fucking stupid? These people live in such a cuckoo, la delulu land. These are the same people for 10 years. Oh, he's gonna throw people in concentration camps. He's gonna, kill those he disagrees with. He's gonna World War III. Nothing these people have said has come true, ever, and yet they keep going on about. After Trump is out of office, it will have been almost 15 years since they started whining about him. 15 years. These people have, oh my God, Orange Man bad. Orange Man bad hurt my fake vagina. Because we not just this chick, but then we have this fucking moron right here. DC Comics. The bad guys have won. Donald Trump and Elon Musk have hurt my fake fucking vagina. And they wonder why the comic book industry is freaking crashing. Because these people care more about whining about Trump than writing a good goddamn story. Former Marvel Comics writer Kelly Sue DeConnick appears to openly call for insurrection against Orange Man bad in a new interview, saying governments don't change because you ask nicely. Again, so now insurrections are fine. Now they're fine. So when you guys were they incited an insurrection, that was bad. That's bad. But when you guys do it, oh, it is peachy. It is fine. It is a-okay. Kelly Sue DeConnick was propped up by the industry for her work on Miss Marvel, who eventually renamed Captain Marvel as a feminist replacement character and template that was eventually used to kickstart the MCU phase of the film versions of their superhero characters. She became infamous for bragging about her political activism within the books in an interview, saying to Sci-Fi Wire back in October 2017, where she stated, "And if you don't like my politics, don't buy my book." Later in the interview, she added, I'm going to make the book that I'm going to make, and if you don't want to read it, don't read it. Because that's the perfect way to sell some copies. Tell people not to read it. These people are just masters at marketing. And then when their books don't sell, or their movies don't sell, and their TV shows don't get views, they sit there. How did this happen? How did this happen? How can this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. Got nowhere to run. No, yeah, they sit there and wonder, how did this happen? Take a good look in the mirror. You're the reason it happened. Another famous incident came a couple years earlier when Gail Simone, looks like I said Gally Simone. Like, what kind of name is Gally Simone? But Gail Simone posted an image with her making kissy faces, saying, "Sorry for ruining your comics, everyone." No, you didn't ruin anything. People aren't buying them anyway. They're sticking to the stuff that they know is good. It appears that political activists within the comic book industry at Marvel Comics are flippant about intentionally knocking down their own sales over their extremist political causes. In a recent interview with World Balloon, I was about to say World Buffoon or World Baboon, Word Balloon, Kelly Sue DeConnick talks about her new book, Fuck My Life, which the industry is proudly proclaiming as a triumph of punk rock. Even though it doesn't appear to be garnering much discussion among comic book fans or moving the needle sales in shops. In the interview, DeConnick started to open up about Black Lives Matter and Occupy Portland and how it impacted her. She stated she is sympathetic with those movements because making an ominous statement implying that making statements implying that violent riots like those are justified. So, Black Lives Matter, Antifa, burning down places all over the nation, costing the U.S. $2.5 billion in damages over some fucking cracked up career criminal getting killed is justified for a violent overtake, but questioning the the integrity of a clearly screwy election, ballots being dropped off at 4 a.m., pollsters not allowing the other Republican pollsters to be inside, shady things. So flipping your shit and burning the country down for months over some fucking career criminal, that's justified. But going to the Capitol and all that isn't justified. For some screwy freaking election. Do these people hear themselves? So protesting for a violent criminal is perfectly fine. Burning down buildings, pulling people out of their cars and assaulting them, sometimes killing them. Burning family-owned businesses to the ground, despite whether they were owned by black people or not. That's perfectly fine and justifiable. But going to the Capitol because you're questioning the integrity of the election, while it did get out of hand, most people didn't go there to do that. Most people were there to do exactly as Trump said. We will march peacefully and patriotically to the Capitol and let our First Amendment rights be heard. That's what people went there to do. I don't know what started it. I don't know who started it. I don't fucking care who started it. Did it get crazy? Yes. Should it have happened? No. But because it happened, these morons have just been January 16th, January 6th, January 6th. But these people have no problem burning houses down, burning down buildings because some freaking career criminal was killed. And now insurrections are fine because of, evil orange man bad. The rhetoric of the extreme left is dangerous and threatens to harm a lot of different people, and though they espouse this kind of hateful violence at the same time, they act like they aren't responsible for it. She said the danger was overblown from the movement, but also claimed it was she is afraid for her children being distant from her because of the upheaval they caused. She then said, being locked down during the pandemic and feeling like the fires were closing in and the evacuation zone was within a mile of our house. We're a 3-generation family with 3 dogs, one of which weighs 100 and which weighs. You mean weighs as in like weighs, as in weight? Phantom Pulse, can you do your checking, please? Because the one of which weighs, that's not the correct weighs, because 130 pounds, you're thinking of the other weighs. Surely, don't call me Shirley. Surely you must have known this. if you want to be taken seriously, you need to do better. This is an amateur move right there, and it just makes you look like you don't understand the human language. Where she weighs, one of which weighs 130 pounds. Where are we going to go? That was terrifying. I know, they must have felt like AOC. All the way over in some other building, all by herself. She's like, oh god, they're gonna come in and assault me. Clearly her own oh, wait. She also said she doesn't like her son being away from home, stating, now I'm like, you need to be where I can get to you in the car, just in case the shit goes down. What shit, people? Like, you are the reasons for this shit. When shit goes down, it's your side doing it. Clearly, home politics and movement's rhetoric has caused danger that threaten people and their families, and they'll attack their own. We've seen it with the Tesla thing lately, where people are going around burning Teslas, and some of which are owned by leftists. And people are putting little signs in their windows saying, oh, please don't burn my fucking car. I'm one of you. But they don't care. They don't care. They will easily eat their own. Because these people are driven by nothing but emotion, no logic, no critical thinking, no common sense. They just like, oh, we hate Orange Man bad. Oh, we hate evil spaceman. Things have to burn. You know, that's why I said during the Summer of Love, they're for justice for the black community, but they're burning down black-owned businesses. They don't fucking care. They're using it as a reason to get violent. They don't give a flying fuck. These are the same people who say how hard it is for them living in these cities because there's not a lot of stuff there for them. How there's, you know, the big stores have closed, but then they're going around burning down mom and pop shops, burning down their Wendy's, burning all this freaking crap down, all because a man killed a drugged, methed up, fentanyl fucked up freaking black man. Now it gives us a reason to riot for 8 fucking months. It was never about that. It just gave them a reason to freaking riot. Because if they truly did care, I mean, like the very first day, there was a black guy who was trying to stop them from looting a thrift store. Nope, they killed him. He was a black man. He was like a retired police chief. Nope, they killed him. So clearly it had nothing to do with the skin color. They just wanted a reason to act like violent fucking animals. Like everyone, because obviously Black Lives Matter and Antifa, there aren't just black people. I'm saying in general, they want to act like animals. They just want to go unhinged and have a reason to freaking burn things. Because if you're saying you're fighting for black lives, but then one of the first people you kill is a black man, then clearly you don't give a shit about black lives. So these people are the source of their own misery. They're the source of their own downfalls. They're the source of their own problems. These are the people who are saying, oh yeah, it's okay to burn things down. But then they start burning down the wrong places. The people who, like, you look at the stores, they're like, we're leftist. We vote for Biden. We support Kamala and this and that. Please don't fucking burn our building down. Nope. Broken out windows. Place it on fire. They are the source of their own misery. But yeah, I'm not surprised. People like her, people like this freaking ass clown, they have nothing better to do than to freaking complain about Orange Man bad. Kelly hasn't got the balls for being a part of what she's threatening with her bitchy let's you and him fight. Pathetic militant feminist is pathetic. Commie LARPing. Thing is, the original revolutions only made headway because they could draw on men forged iron hand in the crucible of 2 world wars. The pool went dry long ago, and the only fighters in her Proposed Vanguard are purse-sized comfort dogs. You go get him, Pinky. Cotton Ball. I don't know. I guess that'd be a dog's name if it's a little fluffy. But yeah, they do this. They wonder why their comics don't sell. They wonder why no one takes them seriously, because these people have severe TDS. Again, after Trump leaves office, these people will have complained about him for 15 years. Almost 2 decades, these people will have whined and complained and bitched and cried about him. But we're the cult, right? We're the weird ones, not the ones who are constantly whining about him in every aspect of life. We had a president softball questions. Sir, what kind of ice cream are you eating? Chocolate chip. And they're all, yay! But then they want to criticize Trump, who actually answers questions. Instead of coming out, I was told to call on specific people. I'm supposed to start with Washington Post. No, Trump comes out strong, confident. I'm here to take answers. I'm here to take questions and give answers. Fake news. That's what I don't like. I don't like fake news. I know you work for CNN. You work for CNN. Fakest news of all. You people should be very, very ashamed of the things you do over at CNN. Like, he calls it as it is. And that's why people love him. You may not agree with his politics. You may not like him, but you have to agree the man has balls and he says what's on his mind, regardless of situation. You know, which shows he's not a politician. People are like, oh, he's not a politician. Yeah, no shit, he's not. Of course he's not. No politician really talks like that. They want to be, Barack Obama coming out with a very specific way of talking. This country, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people there that I don't agree with. But no, Trump's like, there's a lot of criminals, a lot of violent criminals that come over from Mexico. They rape, they kill, they bring drugs. And people are like, jeez. Jeez. It's like Dave Chappelle. It's with the moment where, with him and Hillary, with Trump and Hillary, with the tax thing about she's like, getting a tax cut and all that. And, with loopholes, he's like, I do. And that makes me smart. The same loophole that I use, you and all your billionaire friends use the same thing. You could have changed it a long time ago, but you didn't, because you use it just as much as I do. And people from that moment on were like, wow, this dude outright says that he's not paying his taxes the way he should. It's like he's still paying taxes, but there's a loophole where he can pay less. He outright admits it, and people are like, and then Hillary's like, what do I do with that? What, I thought that was a gotcha moment, but he just came out right and what do we do? Guys, what do we do? He's on to us. But these people are so freaking miserable. They are so... And this is why they're not succeeding, because they make everything about politics. They're making everything about, orange man bat hurt my vagina. And, it's going to keep up another few years. And again, we'll have gone almost 2 decades with these people whining about Trump. It's incredible. It's incredible. But, yeah. Modern day, who cares about writing good comics or producing any good quality content in media or in Hollywood? No. Just make your money by whining about Donald Trump. And Orange, and Spaceman bad. You gotta whine about Elon Musk. Because despite the fact that there are plenty of people like, Tim Walz who came out and did this, Oh no, it's only a Nazi salute when Elon does it. Because despite the fact that they did the exact same thing, my heart goes out to you guys. No, when Tim Walz does it, oh, it's A-okay. When Elon Musk does it, oh, he's a freaking Nazi. Anyway, I love when they eat their own, though. I really do. Please don't burn my building down. That sign can't stop me because I can't read. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.